Scorpio, hello there, I hope you're keeping well. So this is your collective love reading, taking you from mid-Feb right the way up until end of March. I'm getting such a dreamy, loving, kind of giddy type energy that's coming through. There's a person I feel external to you that is really good at keeping their feelings covered. It's going to completely blow you away when you find out. Spirit's just said the Tower card, which is ruled by Mars. That will be completely blowing you away when you find out how this person feels about you. Maybe that you're really good friends, but you have not picked up on it or their feelings at all. This is such an exciting type energy. I can see them in bed, or somebody in bed who's rehearsing what they want to say and what they want to write down in a card. And I'm getting birthday, but I'm also getting Valentine's Day as well. They've been trying to keep hold of this message until a really, whilst I'm hearing a unique moment. Let's try and find out what it is that they're trying to deliver, or how they're trying to deliver it. Because the feelings are strong here. I feel you've been confided in somebody. They've been giving you a lot of advice, but they've been bloody good at keeping their feelings or how they feel towards you kind of out of the radar. What can you give me, please, Spirit? How do you see? Oh, I forgot to say the other bits. We could do the nice bits, the liking, the sharing, the subscribing. That'd be fabulous. Thank you very much. Just helps build the channel. And if it is you're after personal reading, check out the description box below. Okay, what can you give me then, please, Spirit? How do you see Scorpio coming into the reading with regards to love? 5 of Cups. I feel that's the energy of you confiding in them, being disappointed. It doesn't have to mean all doom and gloom, you know, you can't get out of bed. It can be you're just kind of not feeling it. And it doesn't have to be about anybody in particular. Words are going, great sign. Someone is desperate to say what they want to say here, and this was the energy I was getting coming into your reading, Scorpio. I really want to get cracking. Spirit as well is drawing me over to the rose quartz that's up at the back there. That's connected to Taurus and Libra. Rules the heart chakra, but Taurus and Libra is the Venus energy as well. It's the Empress energy. Venus energy being all about love, desire, relationships, beauty and harmony, even forgiveness. But I feel there's something here that you can't quite let go, or just kind of gives you the ump a little bit. But there's a feeling that you're making it seem like it's more difficult to shed it than what it actually is. But it's about having a different outlook, approaching it from another angle. I don't feel it's as intense as what the Hangman energy would be, where you're needing to keep yourself there. Really look at the external for what it is. I feel this is just a subtle shift in perspective, and you'll just start moving forward. Your party, how do they view you at the moment? I want to take that one. Wheel of Fortune. Moving on. The scene you try to move on, but I don't feel you're gaining the rewards at the moment. You may even be putting yourself in more ideal environments, but you're constantly questioning, when's it gonna come, when am I gonna get there? It's like when you're on a diet and you're waiting for this change to take place and you're putting all the effort in, but you're not going to get up the next day and be 3 stone heavier or 3 stone lighter, whatever your goal is, whatever your desire is. It takes time. There's a needing to curb the disappointment here I'm getting. It's just what's coming through, guys. Yeah, look. And I feel there's people giving you advice. It may have been going on since the full moon in Cancer, which I feel was round about the 9th of January. And you're sitting thinking about it. You're starting to take it on board. It's just starting to trickle in. Recent past, what's gone down between the both of you in the recent past. But I'm hearing, going back, they're seeing you as making massive strides, but you're not seeing it because you're coming from a place of lack or pessimism. Did you hear that fling out there? There's the Tower. Breakthrough. Okay, I'm going to take that there because that's where Spirit wants me to put it. What's happening between the both of you at present? Four of Wands. I feel you're cracking on with something. This doesn't have to be going out whining and dining, getting married, other celebrations. It can be creating stability within your life, routine, to draw in that success. What's going on within your party's environment at the moment that they're keeping a secret? Six of Wands. There's a moving forward. Maybe that they're holding you in higher regard now that you're moving forward, or they're feeling really good about themselves as well. But whilst they're trying to guide you forward, I feel they're seeing you as constantly looking back. Interesting energy. How do they feel towards you at present? Six of Pentacles. Fears, anxieties and concerns when it comes to the connection with you. The Hierophant. There's a needing to do the right thing here. You've got really strong beliefs about something and it's worrying them. The plan of action when it comes to the connection with yourself. 10 of Wands. And the last one, what does Spirit predict will unfold over the next 8 to 10 weeks? 10 of Pentacles. Whew. Spirit's saying to me, things are brightening up. They're brightening up. They're brightening up. There's a need to reassure yourself here and believe. It's about belief. And I feel your party believes in you. But something's knocked you here. It seems quite minor when you say it. You feel a little bit daft, as if you're being oversensitive. You've had it going on for a long period of time. You're trying to get to the goal, but whatever this thing is that you're realizing, it's taking forever. I'm feeling a Leo Virgo energy coming into the reading. And the reason things are taking forever is because whatever it is that's hanging in your mind here, that's holding you back, is causing you to be too cautious. 5 of Cups, please, Spirit. What can you give me on this of how you see Scorpio with regards to love? King of Pentacles. I think we had that out in the last spread and these have been well shuffled. Queen of Cups. The last spread being Virgo. 10 of Swords. This is the wanting to remain in control. For some of you, there's heavy work that does need to go on. It's not that you're being sensitive, but remember it's a collective reading. And you're trying to hold it all together, I feel, within the home, professionally. But there's somebody, or maybe your partner, doesn't have to be, may even be a mom, a dad, in this Queen of Cups energy that just can't seem to hold it together and can cut you dead. Absolutely cut you dead. There's also an energy coming in and you're feeling quite thrown by it, and it's somebody who isn't usually this emotional. Maybe that someone's passed away and they've come to you about this passing and you're now viewing them in a different light. This doesn't have to just be the person that you're involved with, because more people involved, more energy that's coming in, but it's how it's impacting your love connection, and you're now seeing them in a different light. You're viewing vulnerability within them and you're getting comfort from that whilst giving them comfort, because you're realizing it is there. They have got this vulnerability within them, this emotion, but they never show it before. What can you give me on this Wheel of Fortune, please, Spirit, of how Scorpio's party views them? 2 of Wands. 9 of Wands, sorry, went blank there, and Queen of Pentacles. They see you as moving on. I feel you're making more ground than what you think, because your party feels that you're going through things quickly. And then I'm hearing crossing the T's, dotting the I's. You're bringing a lot of resolve to it, but because you've been avoiding these situations, you're putting yourself in an energy you're not familiar with. And it's this lower vibrational energy, but there's things that have needed to be dealt with. They see you as prioritizing. Even if you are getting quite hot-headed, I'm not quite sure where that's coming in. I've just heard hetty. But even though you're mithered, they still see you as being motivated. There's an anxious energy, but a calming vibe that comes with it. A secure feeling of, okay, well, this is where we're at, so how can we move forward? That's how they're viewing you at the moment, but the way you're viewing yourself is way the other way. What can you give me with regards to this Tower, please, Spirit? Now, this as well can be ruled by you. It is a Mars card. What can you give me with this Tower that's gone down in the recent past? Nine of Cups, Knight of Cups, jeez, Page of Cups. This is mega meltdown here. Doesn't mean to say they've said anything though. I feel you may have put out there that for the time being, you're going to keep investing into yourself. You need to stay single for a bit. May even have thrown out there to this person about maybe you're just not meant to be in a relationship. And this is the Tower moment along with the Nine of Cups, which is that moon energy. And you're keeping yourself removed because you know that there's work that needs to be done. You can't quite get your head around something. But I feel they're wanting to come in and say something to you or give you guidance on this conclusion that you've come to about being on your own. I said at the beginning, quite a fantasizing type energy, not in a weird way, but they're biding their time trying to find the right opportunity to put it across to you how they feel. They're being selective of when they're going to say something. They're looking for the right moment to tell you how they feel. But there's a soul partner or a really strong connection here. They're beginning to realise their thoughts and feelings that they have about you and how they can be vulnerable or emotional when they're in your energy. But they really do believe that they can have a happy ever after with you. I told you at the beginning, this was a really, really heavy energy. To me, this Four of Wands is an event that's in March. Between March and May. It may not be that they're going to take you out. It'll be a coming together. This energy feels really familiar. Where you're both coming together to, might be to see somebody get married, have an engagement party. Might be a christening, doesn't have to be. Some type of celebration. This feels really familiar energy and I'm not sure what sign it was that had this energy. What have we got here? Strength card. Maybe that it was the last Leos. There's a coming together of a connection here. I, for some of you, feel like this here, the past, is your current energy. You've not got here yet. It's a completely predictive reading. Maybe that it isn't going to happen on Valentine's Day. They're waiting for something more ideal. But they're certainly running this script over in their head and I'm seeing them writing it down. They just want you to hear them out. What can you give me on this Four of Swords, please, Spirit? Sagittarius, Seven of Swords, and Aquarius energy there with the Star. They're still holding off here. I feel they've seen you or they're going to see you at a celebration. Some of you, if you're into meditation and working on your chakras, you're needing to clear your throat chakra and work around the ear area as well. There's difficulty in hearing what somebody's saying. You're listening to them, but you're not taking it in, really understanding what it is that you're saying. It's as if you're not giving them the space or the time to explain. You're cutting them dead. And I feel this is them trying to tell you and then getting themselves all tangled up because they know it's not the right time. There's a real nervousness here, but they're accepting now, or they're realising they can't keep this in anymore. They need to tell you how they feel with this star energy. Hang on, let's get a grip of this here. There's a headless chicken type energy. There's been a celebration. This celebration might even be Christmas. And they've decided, that's it. I'm going to bide my time and then I'm going to say what I want to say. They're so passionate. Towards you, and I feel they wanted to say something in January, if not February, and they're trying to avoid you at the moment. It's as if they're running round wanting to cover their mouth, because if they get into your company they'll splurge it out. But this Seven of Swords to me here isn't shady energy. I'm not getting that at all. It's an energy of don't say it yet, just not yet, because they're trying to focus on whatever it is that they want to say, but say it at the right time. What is it that they want to reveal, please, Spirit? What does Scorpio's party want to reveal to Scorpio? 5 of Wands and the Moon. It's about how happy you make them. They feel there's something that you can both have together, which will be amazing. They see you as the ideal, holding you in really high regard, but they just can't say it at the minute. This feels like torture. Feels like torture for them. What can you give me on this 6 of Wands, please, Spirit, of what's going on within their environment at the moment that apparently we're not aware of? Right, Gemini energy. 8 of Pentacles and 9 of Swords. I feel your party has been in a long-term relationship or a connection. Possibly there's been kids and they've started to move forward, value themselves more, hold themselves in higher regard, and rightly so. But now that they've started moving on, even though they want to bring the connection together with you, there's also a connection in the background they've been working on with somebody else. It might be the parent from the kids that they have, or somebody they've been with in the past. But there's a focus that they both have, which creates a lot of stress, and it's only your party and whoever this other person is that really gets it. And this is what's keeping them in the loop. This is what's keeping them tied in this lover's energy. And whilst they're focusing on trying to move forward, they feel this other party is invading their space. They can't seem to get a break from them, but also feel themselves being reeled back in. And I feel this is why the hesitancy's here, or might be an addition to why the hesitancy's here, and they don't want to say anything to you because they're weighing up this other person as well. They're not doing anything wrong here. I just don't feel they're telling you about it. Wheel of Fortune. 6 of Pentacles and King of Wands. They're waiting for you to move on. You may have moved on already, but I mean getting full closure. They know you're not ready yet for a relationship, but there's somebody they've been with before that's gone away, really worked on themselves and has come back, and they want to say to them how they've changed. They want to keep the focus on you, but there's also additions I'm hearing that your party and this third person has got. And they think maybe I should go that way. Might be children. For some of you I'm hearing it's a pet. Something they have together, I'm not sensing like a business, but a commitment. But this commitment, whilst it's still going through, and then I'm getting property, this other party that they've been involved with in the past is now finding an opportunity to come back, put themselves across in a better light. They have done the legwork. You can't take that away from them. They really have worked hard on their issues. But at the moment, your party is being distracted because this other person from the past is coming back and they're now considering them. What have we got on this Six of Pentacles, please, Spirit? What can you give me on this Six of Pentacles of how they feel towards Scorpio at present? Knight of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and the Tower. Oh, Christ. Some of you may not agree. I don't feel this party's doing anything wrong, because you may be telling them that you're not interested in a relationship at the moment and you're just hanging out as mates, maybe someone you sit near in work, but this party has feelings for you. In the meantime, the person they've been with before has gone off, worked on themselves, come back, and whilst they've been having to interact or engage with each other because there's something that they both have, again, I'm getting a property. It's keeping them in contact, not sure where contract come in. I feel that's a clue there. It's keeping them in contact, but it's then providing this third party, the one returning, an opportunity to put a better version or a more healed version of themselves forward. Now your party's panicking because they're feeling out of their depth, but even though they're feeling good about themselves, they've got you on one hand and you don't know about them, and the other person on the other hand, and they don't know about you, but they're not doing anything wrong because they're not committed to any of you. They're waiting for a celebration to happen, and then they can reveal to you how you feel, but their feelings for the other party are starting to develop again, but in a way of, I don't know whether I should be giving them another chance. Is that the right thing to do? They don't seem to be the same person, but you're I'm hearing primary one here. Some of you may be teachers, the main teacher, or at a primary school. What can you give me on this Hierophant, please, Spirit? Fears, anxieties and concerns when it comes to the connection with you. I feel they want you to get a jog on so they can tell you how they feel. They want you more than the one from the past, but they will cut ties. They will cut ties with the one from the past or do everything right by you. Hierophant, what can you give me? Four of Swords, the Moon, Seven of Pentacles. They're worrying you're not going to move on. That's why they're getting stressed. Because if they then go and get back with their ex or whoever this other party is, it'll then sabotage the relationship they've got with you, or they feel it will, because then they'll have to, or understandably will, prioritize this person that they're now with, and they don't feel it'll be right to be socializing or engaging with you like they are at this moment. They're trying to nudge you forward, but do it in a gentle way. They're trying to do everything right, but you are not getting a jig on here. You're really not. There's a worried vibe as well that you're going to go quiet on them if they tell you how they feel. Ten of Wands. What's their plan of action, please, Spirit, when it comes to the connection with Pisces? Not sure where that crept in. What's their plan of action, please, Spirit, when it comes to their connection with Scorpio? Queen of Cups. Spirit's just said the Pisces energy, it's going to start to unravel February and March. I think I put that out there at the beginning. Queen of Cups. The Lovers again. Two of Pentacles. They really don't want to lose this opportunity with you. They're going to persevere. They're not ready to drop just yet. There's something about houses here. They're giving you the space and the time that you need. They're going to keep listening. They want to keep meeting up with you, but they're going to keep meeting up with their other party as well. This person isn't with any of you. If anything, the three of you are single at the moment, but your party or your person just isn't telling you about the other person that they're involved with in case you start to withdraw. They want to be there to support you and to help you, but you're the one that they want. They're only considering this other person that they was with in the past because they're thinking maybe it's what I should do, but if they was given the chance or a choice, they pick you. They're going to hold out. I don't feel they're going to do anything with regards to your connection at the moment. They don't even want to put it out there about how they're meeting this person from the past in case it just happens. What card flung itself out there? Devil. To push you away. Maybe that they're involved with a Capricorn. They really don't want to miss this opportunity with you. But I'm hearing Sod's Law, and then I'm seeing 2 buses come at once. What can you give me on this 10 of Pentacles, please, Spirit? What are you predicting will unfold over the next 8 to 10 weeks? The World. There's a lot of Saturn energy coming through, you know. Hierophant, 4 of Cups. They just want to keep it about you at the moment. You make them so happy when they are, even though you don't feel yourself or you're expressing, you're not in the highest vibrational energy, you kind of feel a bit slumped because you've got your own stuff that's going on. There's something about you, I'm hearing your aura. They feel it completes them. And whilst they want to do the right thing, they are, at the moment for me, they're not going to tell you that they're engaging or involved with this person from the past because there's too much at risk. But this party does not want to step. I mean, you've got the Tower twice, you've got the Hierophant twice, you've got the Moon twice. This person does not want to make a step wrong. They're holding out and holding out, thinking, please heal, please just give me some sign that you're moving forward and you're ready for a relationship, and then I can tell you how I feel. But by buying time that way, they're hoping it'll bring more clarity on this person in the past as well, because they're still unsure about them. I'm hearing they're an ex for a reason. My God. Sending massive hugs your way. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and look forward to catching up with you in March.